Hey! As you can see, the video has gone interstate and I'm finally able to travel. So, for a tap, look at that! It's a view from the place I'm staying at. Shout out to Ken. But I'm going to take you through the journey of the last 5 days. It feels like it's been I feel like I've been gone for 2 weeks. But anyway, enjoy seeing the journey so far. Starting that Melbourne to Sydney journey. Doesn't seem that far, but it's a 10-hour drive. It's very tiring. So my dilemma was not everything fit into my suitcase, so I had to buy vac packs. Shout out to Leanne for suggesting this idea, and as you can see, I'm really quick at it. But no, these are a great idea for traveling. You just have to make sure, of course, the destination has a vacuum if you need to backpack. We did this in Europe though. We used little sandwich bags and we sucked the air out of them. Not ideal. Just buy them from Kmart. They're super cheap and really good. But this is a process of elimination for me because I figure I'll learn what I don't need in the future. So that's always a good thing. But, you know, the best thing about that was my suitcase lit up. It doesn't seem like it's going to, but it did. And it was very heavy. It would not pass airport checks, not at all. Officially my last day in Gippsland. I leave tomorrow, and it's this weird feeling of complete and utter excitement and sadness at the same time, and I've got this like knot in my stomach, and I know it's probably like a little bit of anxiety and, you know, this sense of uneasiness, like not knowing what's going to happen. But I just can't. I'm really hungry. I know that. I'm starving. I've eaten so much, and yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't know. And I feel like today has just been like really hectic, and I've got nothing done, and I want to go to the pub. That's all I want to do. I can't focus. I want to be around my friends, and yeah, it's crazy. It's just such a crazy feeling. But anyway, so you saw my packing, and you'll see some more stuff, but I guess there'll be a lot of things I'll learn around like getting organized. The one thing I want to make sure is like this normality is still there. Like I still feel organized. I still feel like I'm servicing my clients. I still feel like I'm building the business, because this is going to be my life. It's not just, oh, a holiday, I'll be home and, routine. I need to get into that, making it a difference between traveling and holidaying rather, and then the lifestyle of it. So we'll see how that goes. That's something I really want to focus on. But yeah, overall, it's been a strange day, but here we are. Shout out to my mum for coming over and making us breakfast before I left. I drank way too much right before travel. That was a bad idea. But my dad wrote me a really nice card, and I really want to read one of the quotes from it to you. Life is not easy. Look forward. You can't change the past, but you can plan the future. Smell the roses on the way. I just love that. And this is all the baggage that I had. And then I did a little rundown of my empty room. My brother is letting me store my stuff. He reckons at a storage fee, but that's not happening. I hope that plant gets watered, but you never know. And now I'm watching this, I feel a little bit sad, but that's okay. So my travel buddy was 2 hours late. So I spent most of this time teasing him and giving him shit about it, but we got on the way, did a few time lapses. This is going through country Victoria and all of the bushfire affected areas, which was quite incredible to see, and just you really get to reflect on all of the damage, especially here. It's just quite eerie, and you see things rebirthing though, which I guess is nice, but I think with COVID you just sort of forget that this was happening this year, and we need to not forget all of the damage. And there's my travel buddy, shout out to Pietro for driving, bless his soul. We finally made it to the border and threw our masks out the window. No, we didn't really, but we made it. New South Wales. Oh, it feels so weird being in a different state. No masks. See you sign. Then it was off to our first destination, which I also want to show you a bit of a story from my Instagram on the reflection of what happened. Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or 50 years with many regrets? Definitely 20 years with no regrets. Pietro, are you going to answer? He doesn't want to answer. He doesn't like the question. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers? Nipple-sized fingers. Pietro?
Yes.
Same. This question. These are getting too much. Would you rather wear someone's dirty underwear or use someone's toothbrush? Use someone's toothbrush. What do you say? Toothbrush? Toothbrush. Okay, favourite ice cream flavour? Pistachio. What's yours?
Chocolate.
Boring. How did you two meet? Now this is a cheeky question. We met on Tinder. Okay, the answer is no, but Pietro will say it in Italian.
Ciao Brittany, come stai? No, non sono il suo ragazzo, siamo solo amici.
So he said, hey Brittany, how are you? No, I'm not her boyfriend. Okay, the answer in Italian is...
No, non li lascio guidare la macchina a lei.
I don't know. What did you say? Did you say no, I don't trust her to drive?
Yeah.
Then we finally made it to Pambula, where I have family, and this is known as Pambula Beach, and we stayed in this really beautiful Airbnb that my auntie's in-laws own, so it was we're really lucky. It is really beautiful. I do think I had a ghost encounter, but I was informed that it was a resident possum, so that's fine, but it's really beautiful and they've done it up amazingly. And if you are looking for someone to stay in Pambula, follow at Toad Hall Pambula and definitely check it out. It's a really cool place. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, we spent 2 nights here, Saturday night and Sunday night. We really didn't do a hell of a lot, but I'm gonna continue giving you the little bit of tour of the house. So traveling with an Italian has its advantages, especially when they cook, which was incredible. But we ate in a lot because we were just stopping overnight. We did go to the beach. As I said, this is Pambula Beach. It was really beautiful. It was a Sunday, so there was so many people out, so many surfers, and it was a really, really warm day. I got the most ridiculous tan from rolling up my jeans. You probably saw my jeans at the start, so that was just dumb. Now I have to do something about that. And then we also road tripped to Marimbula. I caught up with some family, and we found this really secluded beach, which was called, I can't remember. Magic Beach? No, I don't know. It was really nice though. It was really beautiful. And there was a dog there, and it was so concerned about its owners because it was swimming. And then I made this little reels sort of showcasing the journey so far, which you can check out. And then Monday we headed off. Had a pie on the way in Nowra. Apparently this is award-winning. It was okay. And pretty much spent the whole road trip. I did some work, and then we ended up in Maroubra, which this is where I'll be staying. And I caught up with Leanne, who I'll be living with. He was actually a friend that I met on Instagram and took part in one of my boot camps, my content boot camp. So it was amazing. And then we pretty much went to bed. But this was a summary of the day on Reels, a bit of a recap. I really, every time I get McDonald's coffee, I regret it. I accidentally drove us over the Sydney Harbour Bridge because the roads in Sydney are so confusing. So by the time we actually got to the house I'm staying at now, which shout out to Ken for letting us stay, until my apartment is ready, we were exhausted. But we did go to the beach the following day, which this sort of sums that up. But we went to Bondi, which is just such a fun place. Of course, very touristy, but super fun. And we had lunch on the beach and watched people surf, and did the Bondi to Bronte walk, which you can go all the way to Coogee, but we only did part of it. It's a really beautiful walk. It was actually a really kind of beautiful day, but I was very conscious of that sunburn, that tan line. So yeah, this is Bondi. And then of course along Bondi they have all the street art, which is really fun. I'm pretty sure most of it's been changed since I went in 2017. There's a few that are the same, but you can check out all the artwork along the way, and it's really cool vibes. I'm gonna put some stories up of all my fun adventures today, but adult life, got the groceries, got the train, navigated my way. Oh gee, realised I left the keys with Pietro for the apartment. Ken, I hope you're home. Ken, answer your phone. I'm locked out. I've rang Ken a few times. Hopefully he answers. So as you just heard, on my way back, I got locked out. And then this was the following day, going for a walk. I sort of did a lot more work on the Wednesday, and did a little bit of a walk, but it was really nice to try and work out work-life balance and get everything sorted. Went on an adventure to Parramatta, which ended up being disastrous. We ended up getting stuck in a stairwell, which smelled like piss. So that's a story for another day, but we were only there for a job interview for Pietro, nothing else. But I made a reels with Ken. That was so fun. This was back from Parramatta, but what an adventure. Sydney, you're great.